Okay, so this is how you export things or how you do the FB version. So this is the process of it. So ang inyong i-mind is basically katong na-export na ninyo kwan IGTV, mo na to inyong gamiton for the FB version. Okay, so for example, for this, in this example, I'm gonna use this IGTV, find your tribe version. This is project number 8. So I'm gonna look for the project asset for that. So it should be, the project files should be project number 8. Finding your tribe there. And then what I'm gonna do here is to duplicate this first. So I could see, instead of saying IGTV and copy, remove that, and then you will rename this IGTV here to FB. Okay, so knowing that this project here is going to be for FB version. So i-duplicate ninyo na siya. Pag once na ma-duplicate na ninyo na, it will locate the file. So basically, I already downloaded the exported IGTV version, so I know where it was that. So it's already in the produce folder. So wherever you have saved it, we probably directly save that to the female entrepreneurs folder. So here it is. So I'm not going to I'm just going to cancel this, and then it will load up everything. So this is the window for editing. So now I have this empty video because it's no longer, the video file is no longer there. It's already deleted that. So what we need to do is to basically just replace everything here with the new with the exported video. You see na ni siya transcript. So mo to siya mong i-puli. So I will just drag all this here and delete. There you go. And then I will just drag this new video. And just make sure that we are on the very edge. Okay, so let's make this full and zoom. Okay, para ato siyang madrag to the very beginning of the screen. Okay, so notice here, muna ni siya ang video. So now, muna siyang preview. So I could see that everything is set properly and appropriately. So, ato lang buhaton na ni is i-click naman siya to select the sequence, and then go to sequence settings. Then ato lang ni siyang i-resize into 103.50. Okay, so that is the size. Now the aspect ratio is 4.5. So if you click OK, and you click OK here, and you'll notice that it was resized. You see that the earlier it was like this, and now it's now like this. Okay, so after that we did the resize. So this is the FB version. Now that you have made the resize, so the same thing, just do the export process, and just make sure that you use the FBVR preset. Okay, so export. It's not exporting. Control M, and then saan na to? So we have to make sure that we are using the correct. Okay, so just do the same export process. Just make sure you use the correct preset here. Lahi na siya. Saan na to na akong i-save? Sequence name. So again, let's Control M. Yeah, Control M. Di ay, mali akong napindot. So we have to use the FB preset. So FB. So na-save naman ako siya dali. Akong ginay mag-ads. But I will just install the preset. So this is the FB APR preset. And I could name it FB version, so that in the future you will be able to get into that. Okay, click OK. And then make sure that you match the source here. Okay, make sure you check that, so that it will reflect the exact size of the sequence. And then in the CBR, and you will notice that it's 129 MB. So if it exceeds 150 MB, make sure that you change the size here on the bitrate settings. You could change this to something like a little bit lower in bitrate, target bitrate. Then click export. Then when you are exporting, make sure that, oops, sorry. When you are exporting, make sure you name this appropriately. So instead of saying IGTV, so just name it FB and then space. So we know that this is the FB version of that specific video. Okay, so that's the naming convention of it. And that's basically it. So when you are exporting the product, make sure you just you don't include the project number, just export it. I think when you're exporting it, so atong sa produce ka folder, just export it as project number, and then could probably say project, this is project number 8, and then you will say FB, then Kati. But once you are exporting it or uploading it to the FEA folder, make sure that you remove the project number. Okay, so just leave this naming convention here. FB for FB version and IGTV for Instagram TV version. All right, so that's all there is to this process. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.